Greetings, nerds and virgins. Jack Hermansson versus Jared Cannonier at UFC Fight Night 160. And 160, UFC Fight Night 160 is a whole lot better than 159. And 159 had a great main event, but it ended in no contest in 15 seconds, so what a shame. But this card has pretty good fights, like Mikhail versus Ovince St. Preux. Very good fight. Ovince St. Preux out of his prime, but still pretty exciting. He kicks fucking hard. He could take your head off with one head kick. And Ion Cutelaba versus Khalil Roundtree, striking battle. Gunnar Nelson versus Gilbert Burns, two skilled grapplers, jiu-jitsu guys fighting each other. Pretty good fight. And then the main event, Jack Hermansson versus Jared Cannonier. Usually I talk about two fighters, but I'm gonna make this video pretty quick and short. I think Jack Hermansson beats Cannonier easy. Jared Cannonier, I think he's very overrated. I mean, he wasn't so good at heavyweight, so he moved down to light heavyweight, and then he wasn't so good at light heavyweight, so he moves down to middleweight, and now he has TKO win over David Branch, which is pretty good, and then he has win over Anderson Silva, a TKO leg kick TKO win, which is not horrible, but which is not impressive because Anderson Silva, way out of his prime. If he had fought Anderson Silva in his prime, he would be dead right now. And so, I mean, he lost to Dominic Reyes by TKO. He lost to Jan Blachowicz. He lost to Glover Teixeira. Sean Jordan by KO. These four fighters are pretty good fighters, but I don't think he's a championship material. I think he could stay in top 15, but I don't think he is championship material. But on the other hand, Jack Hermansson, I think he is a championship material. I don't think he can beat Robert Whittaker because Robert Whittaker's striking is too good and too strong for Hermansson. But if he fights guys like Adesanya or maybe Costa, maybe he can win with his grappling, but against Whittaker, that's not a good matchup for him because Robert Whittaker's got very good takedown defense. So, but his record is very good against Jacare Souza. 2 weeks notice, he beat him, unanimous decision. The second round, he took him down and hold him down there. Taking down Jacare Souza is not easy, let alone holding him down. I mean, vice versa. So, vice versa. So, if he can hold down Jacare Souza for the whole second round, I think it's gonna be too easy to take down Jared Cannonier and holding him down there. And he has win over David Branch by submission, guillotine choke, a lot of TKO wins, ground and pound wins, and submission wins. He did get TKO'd by Thiago Santos, but there was lots of punches and kicks. And Jared Cannonier, his forte is his punches. He doesn't kick that much, I think. And he's not a volume puncher. He doesn't punch that fast, as fast as Thiago Santos. Thiago Santos is like, he's like a maniac. He punches like a maniac, but Jared Cannonier is kind of calculated, and I think his calculated approach will not work against Jack Hermansson. I think Jack Hermansson will take him down at will, and he may defend some takedowns, but I think he will eventually get taken down and then get submitted or get ground and pounded and get TKO'd. I think it could go 5 rounds. But I think he's going to get finished. I think he's going to get finished by submission or ground and pound. I mean, I could see him clipping Jack Hermansson on the feet and maybe clipping him and TKOing him like the way he did to David Branch, but I think Jack Hermansson's movement and defense and his chin, his cardio is going to be too much for Jared Cannonier, so I think Jack Hermansson gets this win very easy. I think it's not going to go past 4 rounds. I think he submits him or TKOs him on the ground inside 3 rounds. Pretty pretty easy fight, I think, for Jack Hermansson because Jared Cannonier's takedown defense isn't good enough to submit, good enough to defend against Jack Hermansson, I think. So, but if Jared Cannonier beats Jack Hermansson, he's gonna cement himself as a contender, a real contender in the middleweight division. And I think if he beats Jack Hermansson, I think he could possibly become a championship material fighter, but I just don't see him beating Jack Hermansson. So that's what it is. Okay. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.